Macmillan Audio presents Dreaming of Home. How we turn fear into pride, power, and real change. Written and read for you by Cristina Jiménez. To all migrants and refugees in the U.S. and around the world, this book is for you. I wrote these pages to remind you that you are worthy of dignity, freedom, safety, and love. Wherever your journey takes you, you belong. To my son Itzae, you are my guide and my home. We can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and denial of my humanity and right to exist. James Baldwin. Prologue. My brother Jonathan and I jokingly call him the Hulk. Papi, Fausto Jiménez, a former wrestler, is short and muscular, with bulky arms and a wide back. The brown of his skin perfected by the intense noon sunlight we had back in Quito, Ecuador, the middle of the world. A jokester and a lover of pasillos, a genre of indigenous Ecuadorian music, he wakes up every Monday at 4 a.m. to go to his construction job where he stays for the week. He drives about 60 miles from our apartment in Queens, New York, to Dover, New Jersey, in his old, dark purple Mitsubishi Eclipse, blasting pasillos from Julio Jaramillo and Carmencita Lara. Our family can't really afford for Papi to drive back and forth every day, not only because of the cost of gas and tolls, but also because of the risk of deportation. We are undocumented and living in America in the aftermath of the terrorist attacks of 9/11. Politicians use the war on terror to turn Muslims and immigrants of color, U.S. citizens and non-citizens alike, into suspects. We become the targets of increased police surveillance, racial profiling, detention, deportation, violence, and hate. In Washington, President George W. Bush creates the Department of Homeland Security, DHS. And in our state, politicians jump on the anti-immigrant bandwagon and deny Papi and other undocumented New Yorkers the right to a driver's license. So, in this environment, something as simple as getting to work becomes risky business. But we don't have a lot of options. Finding another job as an undocumented immigrant when immigrants are seen as a threat, it's nearly impossible. So if you got a job, you keep it. Papi risks deportation every time he drives to work to sustain our family. To minimize the threat, Papi stays in Dover for the week on a couch in a 4-bedroom house he shares with 13 other undocumented immigrants. They are from Ecuador and Honduras. Some of them work for the same construction company, building housing for seniors. Every Friday after work, Papi takes the I-80 east towards the George Washington Bridge, heading back to Elmhurst, Queens. He gets home exhausted, with just enough energy to take off his dirty clothes and eat dinner before going to bed. On one of those Fridays, he realizes he got the wrong change after paying the toll at the bridge. So he pulls off to the side of the road to go back to the toll booth to get his money. Pretty innocuous stuff. But Papi didn't see the cop. Lights flash, and then he hears those 4 words that can start a chain of events that has led to parents being disappeared without a trace. License and registration, please. Papi is paralyzed with fear. He thinks this is it. This is the moment.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?